Hello and welcome back to hello and welcome back to MG Cup Series racing coverage on apparently FS1. Not actually FS1, but that's the ticker I'm using for this. We are at Rockingham. And oh my goodness, we're 3 wide on pit road. What is going on here? We're at Rockingham for the, I don't even know what the race is called, 400. And this is going to probably be a snooze fest, so let's go ahead and get it over with. I'm going to try messing around with track INI settings for some races and see if that makes things more entertaining. So we can keep this going for longer. But the green flag is out. Rusty Wallace on pole. Heading through turns 1 and 2. And now off of turn 2, headed down the back stretch. Rusty Wallace pulls out in front. And he's going to take the lead just like that. Jimmy Johnson back there in second as well. And car in the wall further back. The 86, Chris Mack, got up into the outside wall. He hit it again there. Slight tap the second time, but that really dented the right side of that car. I don't think it's anything that'll hurt him too bad, but he's got to watch out for that so it doesn't affect him later on in his race. Or so he doesn't cut a tire down. Jeff Burton and Ward Burton side by side. Ward's going to take the spot from Jeff. The Burton brothers racing up in the top 5 early on in this race. That's pretty good for them. Both of them having the pace to possibly win. But Rusty Wallace is just absolutely dominating the field here. Mark Martin back there, he moved up to 4th. So he's got a pretty good shot at it. There's Ryan Newman in the 12 further back. He's stuck on the high side, so he might end up falling back as well. They're 3 wide back here, almost 3 wide. Dave Blaney tried making the high side work. I think it might be a little early for that outside line to really be useful, but he tried it anyway. Jeff Gordon heading into turn 3, trying to chase down these leaders up here. They have pulled up way ahead of the rest of the field. Jeff Gordon and Jeff Burton running them down a little bit though. They seem to have the speed to actually catch them within these next couple of laps, but they're really gonna have to push to get there. Jeff Burton and Jeff Gordon still right there on each other's bumpers here as they head into turn 1 once again. So we'll go on board with the 24 of Jeff Gordon now. Take a look. Let's listen to that car engine sound. They head into turn 3, and now coming out of turn 4, they are slowly catching Mark Martin. They might be in draft range. I doubt the draft will really do anything at such low speeds, but they're still there, so it could possibly help them a little bit. Just having that draft. Yeah, they're following each other's lines. They are trying to get that draft. Ward Burton moves down to the inside. Martin tries to follow his line and get in the draft there, but does not quite do it, but does fall in line in the corner. Jimmy Johnson has caught Rusty Wallace. He's just got to find a way to pass him here. Rusty not opening the door for him at all, and gets a much better 3 and 4. He's going to pull away. We're actually going to go to break here, so we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Welcome back to MG Cup Series racing coverage on FS1. We have... Wait a minute. Did I miss a caution? No, I didn't. Alright, sorry. We have the 86, 2 laps down. That's Chris Mack, the rookie. He's 2 laps down because he pitted. He ended up, I think he spun a few laps ago. They didn't throw a caution for it, but he did spin. And he was out of the way of the pack, so they let them stay green. He's pitted, and now he's on fresh tires, so he's going to blow by the field here. He's coming past the leaders, some of the leaders right now. That's Jimmy Johnson. Oh, sideways is Jimmy. He braked right in front of that 86. And yeah, I don't think he was I don't think he either wasn't expecting or just didn't know. Oh, and Jeff Burton did the same thing, just swerved right up the track in front of that 86. They're trying everything they can, and look at that, the hand out the window net of that 86. He is not happy with Jeff Burton at all. He's just trying to get past them here, and they're just throwing crazy blocks on a lap car on fresher tires. He's just trying to gain one of his laps back here, and he's gonna do it as he catches Rusty Wallace. Goes up to that high side and takes his lap back, so very interesting there. But Rusty Wallace just kicking butt and taking names in this race. But yeah, as you can see, they are going much slower now due to the tire wear. So gonna be interesting to see when green flag pit stops come up, because we know they are coming up soon. And that 86, though, not saving any tires here. He's just trying to push as hard as he can to get those laps back. And we can't quite blame him. He's still got a pretty good shot as long as he can gain as much ground as he can on the leaders. Remember, here we don't do the lap cars going to the inside thing. So he's got to earn those 2 laps back the hard way. So it'll be very interesting to see how that goes for him. Rusty Wallace just pulls out way ahead. Jeff Gordon passes Dale Jr. on the inside. Further back, there's a lot of single file going on here. I mean, they're not even trying to pass each other. But look at that, the 86 has caught the tail end of the field once again here. Gonna look at Jason Hedleski here and try to pass him. But he is definitely starting to feel the tire wear, because his lap times have slowed down quite a bit since he first got those fresh tires. Rusty Wallace, though, still out in front, just cruising at this point. No need to push hard when you've got this big of a lead. So yeah, can't really blame him for it. He's just out ahead, waiting for green flag pit stops to come around here. They still haven't pitted yet, so this will be the first green flag pit stops of the day once they do start pitting. my goodness, I just can't get over how big of a lead that is. I'm sorry for silence. It's just nothing to really say or talk about here. It's just such a huge lead. We're going to go to break, and we'll be right back for more coverage of the MG Cup Series on FS1. Welcome back. We are under caution, and pit stops have started here under this yellow, but the caution is out. The 86 of Chris Mack, who we saw working his way up through the field, found his way into the wall, so we're going to go back and actually take a look at what happened to him here. But he has found his way into the outside wall, and let's see what happened. He got up into the wall there. That must have broke something there, because it just went straight into the wall. Didn't seem to slow down. It goes around, and then bang, gets hit multiple times by Scott Wimmer and Matt Kenseth. Oh, Jerry Nadeau just missed him there. And he fires it back up, gets it going again. A little bounce off the inside wall. It doesn't seem to be turning too well. So yeah, something broke in that car and took out two really good cars. So safe to say his chances of getting back in the lead lap and getting a good finish today are done for. He's just got to hope for some DNFs here so he can get back in this race, possibly. Looking for his box, trying to stay out of the way. There he is. He's in this box now. Trying to get repairs done, but very unfortunate for him. Meanwhile, we are going green this time by, so get ready for one crazy restart. Well, probably not crazy, but getting ready for the restart here as Jeremy Mayfield leads them back around to the green. And green flag is back out. We're racing once again here at Rockingham. Hope you guys are enjoying this cup racing at the Rock. Boris said up in the top 10. That's a shocker. But here comes Rusty Wallace, the guy that's been dominating all day, right back into the picture. Lots of these guys on different pit strategies only took like 2 tires, maybe stayed out. They're right. Someone spun. Is that a caution? No, I don't see the caution lights aren't on, so we're still green, but yeah, lots of guys stayed out, probably on different strategies here. And well, a couple of guys, not lots of them, but a couple of them didn't stay out, but probably are just on different strategies, and they're gonna fall back here to the guys that took 4 fresh tires, like Rusty Wallace, who is the first of those that took 4 fresh ones, 4 fresh good years on that car. So he is trying to work his way back up to the lead now. Oh wait, no, he is in the lead. Those are lap cars in front of him. My bad. Whoops. Yeah, those are lap cars in front of him. So Rusty Wallace is in the lead. So I guess since the inside line thing is off, they just put the lap cars at whatever position they were at, which I guess would make sense, but I thought they would send them to the back. I guess not. Anyways, it's more just Rusty Wallace dominating. I don't even know what else to call it. It's just Rusty Wallace dominating. But further back here, we've got a pretty good sized pack of cars all bunched up here. Meanwhile, back out in front, Jeremy Mayfield trying to hold on to his position and lap. Oh, and Chris Mack has found the wall. Spun it once again. I don't believe that is going to be a caution because he is out of the way. But poor Chris Mack in the 86 does not have a good luck at all today. Looks to have cut another tire down, or left rear might have gone soft there, and it sent him right into the wall. Spun him and sent him into the wall. It's a very tough break for him. Quite a shame that he's having such a rough day, but it happens sometimes in racing. Not every day is going to be your day. So he's learning a valuable lesson here today. But very unfortunate after his early DNF in the last race in the Daytona 500, and now this, the rookie is just not having a good first impression at all. But he's trying his best here to make something work. But Rockingham, it's a tough track. Daytona's a chaotic track, so that's just how it is sometimes. He's got more chances this season, a lot more. Next week we're going to Las Vegas, so maybe he can prove, or not, maybe not prove himself, but maybe we can learn there and gain some experience. In Vegas, Ward Burton is in dead last for some reason. He was just before the caution. He was just racing up there racing for the lead. So that's an interesting situation there. This Ward Burton sent to the back, but we are going to break once again. So yeah. And welcome back to live coverage here at Rockingham. As I just don't even know what to say. This is low-key boring. Jeremy Mayfield, a lap car here, and just trying to stay alive, I guess. Stay on the lead lap, hoping for another caution, really. That will get him back into the not the fight for the win, but like that would get him back into the fight. So that would really help. The caution would really help him a lot. But the way we're going, I don't think we're going to get any cautions anytime soon. Everyone's taking it pretty easily right now. So unless someone has like an issue, like let's say a tire goes down or something, then I think we're going to be going green for quite a while here. As Rusty Wallace continues to just dominate here at Rockingham. Oh my goodness, I've never seen, this is very dominant. I mean, I've seen more dominant stuff, things like this, like Darrell Waltrip lapping the entire field at that one race. But it's just, wow, I wasn't expecting this. Rusty Wallace woke up and chose violence, but hasn't done anything too violent yet. But he did wake up and choose to kick the field rear ends today. So, I mean, what else can we say about him? He's just having a really good day today. Jimmy Johnson up back there in second. He's trying to figure out a way to get past Jack Sprague in a 0, who is one lap down. First car a lap down, but this is pre-Lucky Dog era, so that doesn't mean anything. Sprague hoping he can stay out for an extra lap or something, and while he's out on that lap, getting his lap back, a caution will come out. Possibly, that could possibly be what he's hoping for. Jeremy Mayfield and Brett Bodine, the last cars in the lead lap, trying to stay on the lead lap here. But we're going to go to another break, and when we come back, it should be time for green flag pit stops. Welcome back to Rockingham. And everything's still pretty much the same. Really nothing new, nothing to talk about. Mark Martin to the inside of Kyle Petty. I believe this is for position. No, Mark Martin lapped, so I think he just pitted, which means green flag pit stops are in fact about to start. And yet, there's Rusty Wallace headed down pit road. So green flag pit stops are underway here at Rockingham. Jimmy Johnson takes the lead for now, but I believe he'll be coming down this lap as Rusty Wallace still in this stall right now, I believe. If I could get a camera on him. Yeah, he's just now entering his stall. So Jimmy Johnson's still out on the track. So maybe gonna try to put Rusty a lap down here and see if he can gain anything off of this and possibly maintain his lead. But there's really, as slow as he's going, I don't think that's really possible. So he's coming in this time. As you can see, there's the hand out the window, entering turn 3, and now he's down on the apron. Tony Stewart coming in as well. This is going to hand the lead over to not Elliott Sadler, for sure. He's way back there. But Rusty Wallace running qualifying laps at this point, trying to make up as much time as he can and possibly extend his lead once these pit cycles are through. Almost lapped Jeremy Mayfield as Mayfield exited the pits. Or what would have been him lapping him once he takes a lead again. But he's right there on Mayfield's bumper. And now looking to the inside. Jeremy Mayfield trying to hang on to that lead lap spot, but just cannot. As there's cars coming out of pit road now. Greg Biffle, a bunch of cars coming out of the pits. There's Kerry Earnhardt, Ricky Craven, a lot of them. A couple of them going to go a lap down here. That's the Thor, Mike Skinner, Joe Nemechek in the 25, going a lap down. Greg Biffle getting lapped now. Kurt Busch. 2 Roush Racing cars getting lapped here. That's Texas Terry pulling out of pit road. So Terry Labonte trying to hold on to his spot. And Rusty Wallace is just trying to lap everybody at this point. Meanwhile, in second place, that is the 15. Where's he at? There he is, the 15 of Michael Waltrip in second. And since I did accidentally have the same driver with multiple paint schemes for the season, it is going to have like double points for certain people. So some of your favorite drivers might be getting oofed out of some points, but you know, it's cool. I don't really care. It's not that serious. They're not going to be a factor in the championship anyway. So it's not that serious at all. But I did make sure to try to fix that for the one after Atlanta. I've done up to Atlanta at this point, so once I get those reported, the new ones should have 1 car for each driver on the roster. So there's no points issues with drivers getting 2 of the same driver getting points. Stuff like that. I'm not even sure why I'm watching Kevin Harvick right now. He's back in 10th place fighting Ryan Newman for that spot, but he's pulling away from him now. The 45 of Kyle Petty in 9th, having a really good run up in the top 10 here today. The 31 of Robbie Jordan. Yes, he's having a really good day as well today, as he just passed Ricky Rudd for 7th. Tony Stewart in P6. And then there's the 7 of Jimmy Spencer trying to hold off Dale Jr. and Jeff Burton for 3rd. So Burton getting held up by the lap car of Jason Hedleski in the 90. And Jimmy Johnson trying to run down Rusty Wallace, which looks doggone near impossible because they, look at this, half a lap ahead of Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson just now coming off of turn 2. Rusty, on the other hand, just came off of turn 4. He's just crossing the start finish line right now as Jimmy Johnson heads through 3 and 4. So that's a pretty good indicator of how big this lead is for Rusty Wallace, and it's only getting bigger. He just increased it to a 9-second lead, a 9-second gap over second place. That's how dominant he has been in this race. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more action here. Welcome back to coverage of the MG Cup Series race at Rockingham. This is race 2 of the season, and yeah, what can I say? It's really been a snooze fest up until now. But stay with us here because you never know what can happen, especially in a NASCAR race. So literally anything can happen. Just stay with us. Stay with us to the end, please. Or don't. You don't really have to. I can't force you to or anything. But I really appreciate it if you did. Dale Jr. to the inside of Jimmy Spencer, looking for 4th now. As we do hit lap 100, so coming to just about shoot, I can't even, can I not count? We're coming to 18 to go this time around as Rusty Wallace crosses the line now, and there is 18 laps left. Where is Rusty? My goodness, he's on the backstretch already. He is hot lapping, but he must have used up his tires because look at this. That 9-second gap is slowly starting to close as Jimmy Johnson trying to run him down. But, I mean, with all these lap cars between them, it's going to be hard to make up 9 seconds. It's hard to run down a 9-second gap with this short amount of time, if not impossible already. And then you got not even a handful, you've got a bunch of lap cars in between them. So that's going to make it even more difficult for Jimmy Johnson. Rusty Wallace just trying to click off laps here and make it to the end, and he will be all set. We got looks like a battle here for between the last 2 cars on the lead lap. That's Bill Elliott and Ken Schrader. Elliott looking to the inside of Kenny Schrader heading into turn 1. And he's going to possibly take the 18th position away from Schrader. Right there, he does. But Rusty Wallace is getting up into the top 20. That's how many cars he's lapped. All the way up into the top 20. Man is insane. And he's hungry. He's looking for more. He's trying to lap more people up here. He's catching these 2 very quickly. Rusty Wallace has dominated today, showing no signs of stopping anytime soon, and has just left a statement. He's making a statement here. I'm not even sure if I'm saying it right. I'm getting tired. It's late, and it's boring, so I'm getting tired. I'm getting sleepy, so it's just I'm about to fall asleep watching this. But it looks like green flag pit stops are about to start here as Dale Jr. and Jimmy Spencer are on pit road, and as well as Rusty Wallace. He's headed into his box right about now. So I'm gonna wait for Rusty to make his stop and see where he comes out at. Meanwhile, Jimmy Johnson He's coming around, gonna try to lap Rusty here, but he's got lap cars in front of him, slowing them down, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, it does. He comes out just ahead of Rusty Wallace. So, let's see how these green flag pit cycles go. Jimmy Johnson gonna stay out an extra lap here once again. Hermie Sattler and others coming down pit road right now. Cars coming out of pit road. Dale Jr. merging back up under the track. So is Jimmy Spencer. So that's going to be a battle for that position right there. Once this cycles out. Boris said headed into pit road. Jimmy Johnson, I don't believe is pitted yet. He's still leading the race. I think he's in pit road now. Nope, he isn't. And Rusty Wallace has caught him. So he's gonna unlap. Rusty's gonna just casually unlap himself here. Take his lap back from Jimmy Johnson the hard way. So that's gonna be pretty interesting to see there. But Jimmy holding that bottom, not letting them by. Gonna make Rusty go by him on a high side, and that's what Rusty does not want to do here. So Jimmy Johnson defending his lap as hard as he possibly can before he has to come in and pit. I don't think it's going to make a difference. I think he's just trying to slow that 2 down so he can have at least have a shot, but it's just not working for him because he's not making too much of a difference. He's going to go high, and Rusty Wallace, there he goes on the high side. Right by Jimmy Johnson there. And Rusty is flying. My goodness, he is just gone at this point. He has left them in the dust. And now to the back bumper of Steve Park. Where's he gonna go to get by him? Jimmy Johnson, I believe, is coming down pit road now. Yep, coming down pit road this time by. It's the 48 of Jimmy Johnson. So that'll hand the lead over to Ricky Rudd. No, Ricky Rudd is pitting as well. Tony Stewart headed down pit road as well. So that's going to hand the lead over to, I believe, the 12 of Ryan Newman is still out on the track right now. So he's going to pick up the lead, and he's very slow, possibly trying a fuel strategy here. Because he is very slow out on the racetrack right now, almost like he's clutching in the corners as we're coming to just shoot. I don't feel like doing math, but we're coming to 5 to go in a couple of laps. So that, if Newman can hold on to it here and not have to bring it down pit road, as he is stretching it out a little further than everyone else is, Ryan Newman could possibly have a chance to steal this one. But he is very slow, and Rusty Wallace is flying through the pack right now. He is passing people left and right, taking it 3 wide now. Look at him send it down there on the bottom. He sent it past Ricky Rudd and Mark Martin there, trying to cut this gap as much as he possibly can. Oh, we got trouble. Bill Elliott and Kurt Busch into the wall. That's going to bring out the caution. And I believe we're at the point of no return. We're going to have to wait and see here to confirm this. But Ryan Newman is your leader as we come around the 3 laps to go. And unless we can get it restarted this time by, which realistically we are not, Ryan Newman has to just save fuel under this caution, and he will be the winner. And poor Rusty Wallace got his way all the way up to 4th place. But even if we were to restart this race, look at how many cars are between Rusty Wallace and Ryan Newman. Rusty would have to jump the restart perfectly, not get a black flag, pass as many cars as he can, send it into turn 1, pass more cars, and then he still wouldn't. They'd probably just get up to 3rd at most. So I don't think he would have had a shot at it anyway because of all the lap cars in the way. But Ryan Newman, his teammate, the 2 Penske Racing teammates here, may have possibly stolen a win from each other, as Ryan Newman might have stolen the win from his teammate Rusty Wallace here. As we come into the white flag, so as long as Newman can just hold on to it without having any sort of issues here, he will be the winner. What a crazy, and I mean crazy, turn of events as Kurt Busch and Bill Elliott got into each other, brought out the caution very late in this race. And we're going to go back and take a look at the replay once this is over. And heading into turn 3 for the final time. And out of turn 4, Ryan Newman steals the victory here at Rockingham. How about that? Ryan Newman takes the win out of nowhere. And look at that, the car behind him is a lap down. That's the 45 of Kyle Petty, who finished 10th in this race. A lap down. That's how many cars got lapped in this race. And 3 DNFs as well. But now, let's go back and take a look at what brought out the final caution here, which ended this race under yellow and handed the victory to Ryan Newman. Let's see what exactly happened. Oh. Looks like Bill Elliott possibly on fresh tires. Bill Elliott on fresh tires and Kurt Busch on older tires make contact as Elliott was trying to get back up through the field, and I mean Kurt tried to come back up and get in front of him a little bit there. Almost squeezes that 9 into the wall, and the 9 of Bill Elliott just not having it sends him into the corner, and they get locked together and into the wall they both go. Oh, and Jeremy Mayfield got a piece of it as well. So that's 2 Ray Evernham cars in that wreck, and yeah, you can see the damage on the right side, the right front of that 19 car. So poor Jeremy Mayfield, an innocent bystander in all this, gets collected as well. He got a small piece of it. And that's what brought out the caution and ended this race. Wow. Oh, man, I cannot believe what just took place. So we're gonna take a look at the points. Wait, never mind. I did other races. So there's no point, because I would just be spoiling a point at that point. But yeah. Though that was Rockingham, absolutely just incredibly boring race overall. That had a surprising, unexpected, and an incredible finish. So, hope to see you guys next time. Till then, peace.